today we have Mr. Reimers and myself talking to you about how to conduct an interview. So Mr. Reimers, I'm going to give you some tips for taking an interview.
Oh, thank you.
Who would you like to interview?
Oh, I think I'd like to interview my mum.
And what are you going to ask your mum, Mr. Reimers?
I'm not real sure just yet, but I might ask her why we do the things we do in our family and why we eat the food that we do and why we celebrate certain things in our family.
Yeah, so you might find out about some cultural traditions in your family.
Yes. Yesterday I was talking to Mrs. Creewalt about that, and we talked about why we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve and not on Christmas Day. And we didn't talk too much about the different sorts of foods we eat, but yeah, we love eating different sorts of foods, but yeah, there's certain ones that I can remember as a little boy eating. I'm not quite sure why, but
Great, Mr. Reimers. Well, before we conduct an interview, we need to give you some tips and some skills for interviewing. So before we start, what do you think we need to look at, or how do you think we need to display ourselves for an interview?
I don't know. I guess I'll be confident with my mum because I know my mum. I suppose I should look at her. Yeah.
Some eye contact, maybe?
Yes. I think I'll look at her closely. I'll listen really well.
What about we could even think about our whole body listening that we do as a class?
Yeah. Oh, yes. I'm trying to think. I can't remember all those things. How should I sit?
I think posture is very important.
Oh, so not
Mr. Reimers, definitely not slouching. So sitting up straight.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, looking at your person, making that eye contact.
Right, like I'm doing now.
Yes,
yeah.
and I can tell that you're also listening.
Yeah.
So we're going to look at some skills for interviewing. There's 3 skills that you will need to display in your video. The first one is body language, so looking at whole body listening. So Mr. Reimers is currently sitting up beautifully. Okay. Oh, he's even smiling. I can see that he's ready to learn and listen. Eye contact, Mr. Reimers. Would you be looking at their shoes?
No. My mum would be embarrassed if I was looking at her shoes.
Where do you think your eyes would be looking?
I'd be looking at my mum's eyes or her face. Not staring at her though. She might think I was grumpy with her. And I wouldn't get grumpy with my mum, but she might think I'm getting grumpy if I might frighten her.
We don't want that, Mr.
No.
Reimers. Okay, the third one is speaking clearly. So Mr. Reimers is going to demonstrate maybe a little bit of a mumble. Oh, I can't quite hear you, Mr. Reimers. Okay, so we need to enunciate our words, Mr. Reimers. Could you say that again?
What did you say, Miss Whitworth?
That is perfect.
Thank you.
Okay, we're now going to look at whether you might take your interview notes a little bit differently. So the first one says, will you take anecdotal notes while interviewing? So with your person, you would maybe have a piece of paper, a clipboard. You might choose to take your notes that way. Are you going to video your interview? So I think that's a part of our task, Mr. Reimers, is to video the interview.
It's a really good idea. Sorry, I've interrupted you, Miss Whitworth.
No, go for it.
It's a really good idea. I find that when I'm trying to take those anecdotal notes, that I lose track of what the person's saying and I get behind. So I'm writing down what they said a little while ago, and then I go, "Oh, what was that, Mum?"
So maybe having the video there as well, and then you could look back on them on that video and take some more notes, Mr. Reimers. Okay, surveying your primary source. So you need to think about who you'd like to interview. Are you going to interview your mum, your dad, your grandma, or your auntie, or someone like that?
It's a good idea.
So Mr. Reimers said he is going to interview his mum. Number 4 is using a secondary source to assist you. So after you've taken your interview or before, you might like to look into reading some books or doing some internet browsing.
Browsing. Well, that's a new word for me.
Some searching on the internet.
Browsing. So the proper word's browsing,
I'm not sure, Mr. Reimers. Okay, that's all for now. Good luck with your interview. Upload it to your Dojo portfolio.
This is exciting.
And and your teacher, I'm sure that they will enjoy this. Bye.
Bye.